Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy KSI, and I'm here with Fred, the GOAT. The GOAT! That's why he's a GOAT!
Hell yeah.
Let's go, bro.
Here you go, you know your stuff.
Yeah.
Perfect, yeah.
Jeez. My face is this just in. It's so funny. Anyway, yeah.
Alright, I'll leave all that stuff in, won't cut it.
Yeah, no, go for it.
This is Fred Beck from Fred Beck Exciting, proudly sponsored by Empire Fight Store. I'm very delighted today to be joined by the one, the only, KSI. It's nice to see you.
Fred, how's it going, man? I've seen your YouTube channel. I see you've been blowing up for time, and I see you've been working, grafting, and yeah, I'm proud of you, bro. For
really? Serious?
Yeah, I'm very proud of you. No worries, man. Legit, like, I've seen, like, from the beginning, and even from you, what you call it? You were, where were you? You were at Face Sensei.
It was at Deji's fight.
No. This was literally yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you were Face Sensei in his, like...
in the pool, yeah. And you watched that?
Yeah.
Wow, you actually watched it. Give me a hug, Deji. That's amazing.
Come on, bro. Yeah, man.
I thought you'd be too busy.
No, I find time. Yeah, no, I've seen your videos, man. You've been.
Well, that means the world to me.
Yeah, but keep going.
I mean, that proves dreams come true.
Bro, that's it, legit. And now look, we're doing this. This is crazy.
It's a mad life.
Well, if you work hard, anything's possible. That's legit my whole philosophy, and it happens. So, yeah.
I guess maybe it might be starting to happen to me. So slow and steady. So I think we'll start with this. So the fight with Joe Weller and the two fights with Logan Paul, you're the underdog. You're going to these two fights, the favourite.
Yeah.
Does that affect you mentally at all?
No, not at all. If anything, it's like, finally.
You finally got it.
I finally get to be the favourite for once. Like, I think I've earned the ability to be the favourite, which is nice because, yeah, with Joe Weller, I was the underdog. With Logan, both times, I was the underdog. And it's just like, flipping it, guys. Like, give me something. So now it's nice to be the favourite. It's nice to know that I'm the guy that everyone's fearing. And, yeah, now this is me showing everyone that I'm going to be the favourite when it comes to me fighting Jake Paul.
I guess it's a better question to ask you after the fight, but going into the fight, do you prefer to be the favourite or the underdog?
I couldn't care less. It doesn't matter. Like, underdog, favourite, it doesn't matter. I'm going to win either way, you know. I can't lose. I'm the nightmare. I don't lose. I work hard. And, yeah, no one is going to stop me with anything that I do. My mind is too strong. My mental is too vigorous. I'm too tenacious with it. And, yeah, it's hard to beat me. I'm a hard guy to beat. I wouldn't want to face me because I'm long. And not as in the lengthwise, as in like drowning wise. My output is just too high. My output's too high. I'm too relentless. I just don't let you breathe. And then you think after the round's over that you can take a break and you can go back again. No. I'm just on you again. There's no breaks with me. I'm just on you 24/7 until I knock you out.
That's really interesting. You mentioned the word relentless there. Because I was speaking to Alexis yesterday, and he was saying how relentless you are and how you just don't give up.
Yeah.
Do you think the fact...
I did see that.
Oh, you actually saw it as well? Serious?
Yeah. I had to see what Alexis was saying about me, yeah.
That's quite good interview, actually. People were quite complimentary of Alexis, because he's quite interesting. He's not used to being in front of the camera or being interviewed. So I said to him at the end, well done, you did quite well. But he mentioned there how you don't have that, you have that drive and you won't give up, you'll never give in. Do you believe you're born with that, or do you believe you kind of learn that?
I've learned it 100%. It's something I've learned. With me, when it comes to the boxing, you know, there is no ego. So whenever I was training with Alexis and Marius, there was no ego. I came into that gym, shoot fires, like, you know, I want to learn, I want to improve, I want to get better. And if they tell me to do something, I do it to the best of my abilities. And I just do that all the time. And I just trusted them and I believed in everything that they told me. And now, you know, I can see it myself. You know, people I've sparred, you know, I've been sparring, I've sparred like Gibb, I've sparred, you know, pro boxers, I've sparred MMA fighters, etc. I've sparred them all and I've improved tremendously and I can see it. And I think before I never was able to really see or understand, whereas now it all makes sense. It all works. And yeah, you know, I am relentless with it. I am hard working with it. And yeah, I love it as well. At the end of the day, I love it. There's no ego when it comes to boxing, and then I just come through. When it comes to the main event, I show everyone that it's a celebration. It's for me. I'm so excited to get in that ring and show everyone how much I've improved. It's not, oh, I hope I win, or oh, like I need to get a knockout, or this, that. It's more to showcase everyone that I've worked hard. I've done all the hard work. I've done all the sprints. I've done all the circuits. I've done all the boxing technique. I've done all the bag work. I've done all the runs. I've done everything, like to the highest degree. Even while I've been doing Sidemen stuff, I wake up early, 6 a.m., 5 a.m., just to make sure I get a session in, just so that, I'm not during the day feeling like, oh, I wish I got a workout. No, I work out, I find time, and then I do the filming and whatever, and then I find time in the evening just to work some more. So, yeah, I've definitely pushed myself to the limit and more, but, I'm on that Dragon Ball shit, bro.
And I like you say, oh, I find time to do this, I find time to do that. You also find time to watch Fred Beck's fighting as well.
Yeah, yes, of course. But,
so one thing I find quite interesting about a coaching situation is you chose primarily, say that word, an MMA team to train with, because Shoot Fighters is an MMA gym. Well, why not? I know Alexis has trained boxers in the past, but primarily it is an MMA gym. Okay. Why not just use a boxing gym to train at?
Well, for me, the chemistry between me, Alexis, and Marius was just perfect. Everything just intertwined perfectly. It's crazy. I remember I was running. Where was I? Running around Tottenham Court Road. This was around March. I'm not too sure. Sometime a few years ago. Anyway, I was running around, and Chisora came through like in his car, and he wind down. And he was like, "What are you doing, bro?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm training." And he was like, "Training, like just out here?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Bro, come to Shoot Fighters. Let me show you how to properly train." I remember I went to the first Shoot Fighters session. It was a circuit. It was crazy. I saw Chisora there. I saw Skepta there. I saw MVP. And then I saw all the other fighters as well. And I was there like, yo, this is wild. And then we just got to it. And then we just worked. And bro, it was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. But I loved it. I loved every bit of it. It just pushed me to the limit. And I was like, whoa, I didn't even know I had this in me. I didn't know you could do this, like, to this level. So from then on, I got hooked, and I just went there every week. And then it was 2 times a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week, 6 times a week. And that's what it is almost every day now. So, yeah, like, I love it. I find the time to train as well as do everything else that I do, the YouTube or music. But, yeah, man, I love it. I just love it.
That's quite interesting, that story about Derek Chisora there, because I think if Derek pulled up to most people in a car, they'll kind of get a little bit freaked out. They probably would, wouldn't they? He's a big guy.
No, Chisora's a sweetheart, man. Although he does listen to very weird music.
What genre?
Classic.
Your music?
Classic.
Oh, okay, no.
Like, I'm there like, bro, what's going on? Like, how can you get angry to this?
Because you want to get pumped up with your music, I can tell. But we've only 2 questions left, so I know you've got to go whiz. Your brother, Deji, is on the card.
Yes.
I know Deji quite well. He's one of the nicest people I've ever met. I've been very lucky to meet some of the most famous people in the world, some of the most people who aren't so well known, and Deji is genuinely one of the most humble people that I've met, like yourself.
I mean, it's shout out to my parents, man. They brought us up well, and made us realize that being humble and being nice to everyone is the best way to be. That's one of the reasons why I'm in the place I'm at.
It's why you're giving an interview right now.
Well, I mean, it's hard to find people who do very well and are twats to everyone because eventually they're all hoping for your downfall. Whereas with me, I try to help as many people as possible. Yeah, I'm going to have some enemies, but like, not everyone's going to like everything that you do. It's just simple as that.
That's very true, especially the comments as well. But how much would it mean to you if Deji were to win on Saturday?
Bro, it'd be insane. But I messaged him, actually. I want to say word for word what I said. It's funny.
What phone is that?
This is some iPhone. I don't know. Apple gave it to me because I did something for them, which was pretty cool. Where is it now?
I won't look at your text messages.
No, it's all right. I put, just to let you know, win or lose, I'm proud of you. I know I don't say it much, but I've got a lot of respect for you, for everything you've done. Okay, no more lovey-dovey stuff, and then I called him a bitch. But
it wasn't the nicest ending, but the message was nice.
But no, I do, like, because I've been looking at myself and just, thinking, and I definitely am quite hard on my bro. It's because I love him, but,
brotherly love.
Yeah, brotherly love, but I guess, like, for me, I love hard work as well, and I'm there like, bro, if you want to succeed, you have to work hard, and sometimes he doesn't really understand that, but, I need to also treat him like a brother, treat him like someone that, I love, and I do love him. So I was like, you know what, let me just take back the whole, you've got to be manly, or you got to be strong, or you've got to be hard working, and just be like, bro, I love you, no matter what, win or lose, I'm here for you anyway. And then, just give him that support so he doesn't feel like there's that pressure on him. Yeah. So now he can just go in and just do his thing and just have fun. Because that's, at the end of the day, what the most important thing is. It
is really nice to hear you're both there for each other. And just one last thing I'm quite curious about. A lot of people say, Fred, why do you do so many influencer boxing interviews? Partly because of the views. And also, like,
booming.
Insane. Yeah,
booming, bro.
How long do you think it's going to last? I know the end game for you is Jake Paul.
Yeah.
But say you fight Jake Paul, I guess you rematch him, maybe do a trilogy. Do you fight again?
This is a very good question. So this is why we're doing Misfits, okay? This is why. So if it was up to me, I'd fight Jake Paul, 2024, and I'd want to increase Misfits to a point where it's so big that it can just go on by itself, that it doesn't need me, because I'm trying to help all these other influencers and social media stars grow their audience, grow when it comes to the whole boxing scene, so that everyone can, if they want to go on Misfits and get paid and get good money and get good pay-per-views, etc., they can do that without having to need me. So, I'm kind of just thinking of the long-term goal, but obviously there's still a lot of work to do, especially when it comes to marketing. Like, I guess a lot of these YouTubers need to understand that they need to market.
It's an entertainment.
Yeah, it's entertainment. This is what makes us different to actual boxers. They have promoters that do all the promotion for them, whereas with YouTube boxing, the YouTuber has to do the promotion. They have to build the hype. And someone like Slim gets it, you know what I mean? And
you look. I know. I was watching you on stage. You look quite fond of Slim.
Yeah. No, I think it's hilarious. Even Dean as well. Like, stuff like that. The back and forth. Like, we have to make this a rivalry, and then after, you can shake hands and all this and that. But it's an entertainment at the end of the day, and we all want to be entertained, and whether that's through boxing or whether that's through the talk, and I'm hoping all the other influencers see this and go, okay, I want to be that guy, and I'm going to market and show everyone that I am the real deal. And then when eventually does happen, me versus Jake, I hope after it, Misfits, is still growing strong and can still carry on. And I hope it doesn't kill off YouTube boxing from then on. But we'll see what happens after me versus Jake. We'll see what needs to happen. Yeah, sorry.
What percentage would you say? So 0% chance you don't box after Jake, 100% chance you do box after Jake. What percentage would you give it?
What do you mean?
Just box after Jake Paul, after you fight Jake Paul, maybe rematch him. Would you give it 100% chance you fight after the Jake Paul fights again? Or give 0% chance? What percentage would you reckon?
I think it depends on where I'm at in life. Because I'm 29. I kind of want to have like kids in a few years' time. Wife, settle down. I think it's kind of depends on my mindset and depends what's going on. But like with me, like I've been doing this for 10, 12 plus years. Like I've been doing this for a very long time. So I know like nothing lasts forever, and I'm not the type of guy that just wants to always be on top. I'm a guy that, can appreciate where I'm at, but also I appreciate making sure everyone else is doing well as well. That's why with the Sidemen, like, I didn't go, okay, I want 50% of the whole Sidemen. I was like, everyone has to be equal, including me. Yes, I had the more subscribers and all this and that, but it's not about me just being the main guy. There's Sidemen videos that don't include me and have got way more views than videos that have me in it. And that's what it's about. It's about Sidemen as a group rather than it being KSI and friends. So, I've always been that guy, and I've always been the person to make sure everyone else wins. So hopefully, with the whole Misfits thing, it does its thing. I'm going to keep pushing it, keep making it big, making sure that there's an audience for it. And just if I need to fight again, we'll see. But at the moment, we'll see where I'm at in a few years' time. Yeah.
That's interesting. It's nice. That's why I like you so much, because you love to see other people win. You don't want to make it about yourself. But thanks so much for your time. I put a tweet out. I put a tweet out a while back saying, one day I'll interview KSI, and I did it finally.
Oh my God, jeez, let's go, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
I appreciate it.
No, pleasure's all mine. Thank you, Fred.